Well, this is the end of our first day in Lebanon. If I look a little tired and jet-lagged, well, that's because I am tired and jet-lagged. I don't know, it feels like we've been traveling for, well, 2 days, and then we crammed about a week into today. Just meeting lots of old friends. Been with Samir and Sophie, our friends, most of the day. We're actually now, I don't know if you can see in the background or not, but at a really beautiful home, one of the wealthiest men in the country. And I was just thinking about this as we walked out here just now with Nate to video this little thing here for you guys today. You know, where Jesus says it's almost impossible for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. It's like, you know, a camel going through the eye of a needle, and then the disciples say, "Oh no!" So then how's it possible? And the point is not that it's so difficult, because here's a rich man, and this guy has entered the kingdom of heaven. But the point is that all things are possible with God. I mean, that's how he talks about it. All things are possible with God. And I think, boy, this day here has really reminded me of that. In most ways, Lebanon's a mess. The Middle East is a mess. The politics here are ugly. They're bitter rivalries. We're going to be with the Hezbollah leaders tomorrow, and all the guys that are at this house tonight don't like them, and the guys we'll meet tomorrow don't like these guys that we're with tonight. And just being reminded by those words of Jesus and the reality of this country that with man these things are impossible. I mean, you just can't figure out how to solve these things. But with God, that's the answer. And we've just heard kind of testimony after testimony of these men and women tonight, just relationally sitting around tables talking throughout the evening about how their lives have been changed by Jesus, and that he changes individuals' lives, and in the end changes the lives of whole nations, and changes the course of nations and groups of people. And it's just exciting to see. It's actually humbling. It's humbling. It feels particularly humbling to be back here on this trip. I'm not sure why, but just seeing the little tiny seeds that are now bearing fruit, the seeds that Chris and I and so many others have planted and then watered over the years, and it doesn't look like they're growing, doesn't look like they're going anywhere. You know, just the faithfulness of my friend Rick, who's in there right now, just loving people and giving lots of hugs and laughing and talking about the Lord and opening the scriptures and praying, and you just keep doing it and doing it. We moved here in 1992, and now it's 2009. I almost forgot what year it was. That's how tired I am. It's 2009. It really is. It's November. I don't know what day. But just seeing after all these years, fruit is being born. And being reminded again that politics isn't the answer. Men's thinking isn't the answer. In fact, those things are impossible. But with God, everything is possible. So that's it. That's kind of my thoughts for the day. And I think we're all encouraged. The team over here is doing great. Everybody's having a great time, as far as I can tell. We're eating really well. They now know why I have a big belly, because they've seen the Lebanese food and the hospitality. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, I will give you some more updates. Hopefully we'll give you some update tomorrow from the south, from Sidon and Tyre, where we go down to meet some of the leaders of the south and just spend time with friends down there, and again, sharing the love of Jesus. So thanks for your love and support and prayer. And for me, good night.